So one of the questions that I get asked a lot is, what is a numerology reading like? Good question. So one of the first things that I like to do is set up a phone call and find out what it is that you need and find out what it is you'd actually like to gain from a session with me. For example, one of the really good introductory readings is when we take a look at your blueprint, your life path. This is going to be, what's your life path number? What does that mean? What's your expression number? What does that mean? What is your performance number in numerology? What is your soul number in numerology? What is your material soul number? What is your nature number or personality number? And then what is your material nature in numerology? Material nature number. See, we explain these and we go over them. And then I explain the numbers and the combination locks for each one of these and what that means as far as what you're here to do and how this relates to how you experience reality. And then another thing we discuss in that type of a session is what are the voids or the karmic numbers as well. That's something along the lines of more introductory. So if you're looking for something that's a little bit more advanced, we can go deeper. We can take a look at something called personal year numbers. Personal year, because in numerology, there's several timelines. We can do personal years. Then we can take it to personal month. We could also go into a personal day of a particular time frame. Say, oh, look, I'm starting this thing. What's this day's energy going to be like on that day? Is that day's energy favorable for me? Is that month's energy favorable for me? What are the things that I need to watch out for in this month? What are going to be some of the themes and lessons for me cosmically during that particular time frame? These are also some of the questions that we can look at. Say that you have someone else in mind, and you want to say, hey, look, this is someone that I know. What does my energy look like along with this individual? That, that's something called kind of like a compatibility reading or synastry reading. How are my energies interacting with this person, place, or thing? See, if you're interacting with another human, then we can take a look at this. Say that your need is family. Hey, look, I have a family member that, every time I'm around this family member, such and such happens. Can you give me some insight into why that might be? Or, guess what? Even animals, our furry friends, they have karmas that they're working out with each other. I've had people ask me to do readings for their animals, for their pets. Their cats aren't getting along. How come their cats aren't getting along? How come their dogs aren't getting along? I've had people ask me, hey, what kind of food would my cat like? What kind of food would my dog like? What kind of food would my kids like? These types of questions. One client wanted to know why his son always ate zucchini, and that was the only vegetable that he'll eat. And found out that zucchini equaled the same thing as his child's soul number. We can find a lot of different things. Say you are a business owner and you want to open up a business somewhere in some city, and you want to know, hey, look, this is a list of the cities that I'm thinking of opening up my business practice. Of these options, which one do you think is the best match for me and my business? We can take a look at that. Oh, hey, look, now that I know what city or what state to open up my business, what would be the best street? I have 3 different properties. Can you take a look at these 3 different properties and tell me which one of these properties might be the best one for my business's energy and my energy? Say you're a business owner, you're already established and you have a list of employees. Hey, can you take a look at my employees and tell me what are the strengths of some of my employees? Can you tell me some of the things for me to watch out for? Some of the weaknesses of some of the employees. Hey, should I hire this guy? Is this someone that will work well with the team that we already have? Right? Now, another reading is, hey, look, I have a bunch of crystals. I'm thinking of going in town and getting me some crystals. Which crystals do you think would be good? Well, I personally believe that you can pick up a crystal and know how it will feel. At the same time, I've also calculated numerous crystals to find out which would be a really good match for a person numerologically. If that's something that is up your alley, that's something that I offer as well. And not just that, but something that's a little bit more experimental and a bit more, a bit fun is, hey, look, the doctor told me that I can only eat this type of food. Can you tell me why I can't eat any other kinds of food? That's always fun because then we're able to look and see how the numbers are matching up. There are certain illnesses that some people have. I'm not a doctor. I do not offer medical advice, of course. But there are things you can tell from the numerology as far as, hey, this particular stone or this particular crystal matches this particular illness. For example, epilepsy and ocean jasper have the same numbers. They both equal 107, for example. And then if you look online, ocean jasper is used by a lot of crystal healers to treat epilepsy. Of course, we recommend that you always seek out professional medical assistance before taking any of this advice. So these are some of the things that we can look at. And there's many other applications for numerology as well. It's really going to be down to what it is that you need and what it is that you're wanting to gain, what value you want. And if you'd like me to teach you how to fish instead of me fishing for you, then take the class. I have a class that I teach in numerology. It's a 15-week course. It's a lot of fun. And I have some bonus classes in there too that have some concepts about numerology that haven't yet seen the light of day until these recent times, because the information is now, this is now the time for the information to be exposed to the world. So that is, in a nutshell, what it is that I offer and what you might be able to expect from a numerology reading. I look forward to sitting down with you and getting to know you and working with you. Enjoy your day. Peace.